Apex 1 New Jersey, one of 11 locations in the United States. This is a Polish-based organization. They do make sim racing products, but they got a sim racing place right here in New Jersey. Let's check it out. Oh wow, gorgeous.
It's going to be a 4 or 5-way battle for the win. Even a 7-way, 8-way battle for the win. All these guys can make it.
You've seen a bit of gravel to grass, turning onto the track surface as well. Pace cars off the way.
Well, there's definitely no shortage of sims here in Apex 1 New Jersey. And there's actually a lot going on right now. These guys over here are actually in the middle of a Prodigy Championship. They are fighting really tooth and nail. Oh, looks like a lot's going on. As you can hear by the energy, the race is getting really tense because these guys are fighting for a career in motorsports and a chance to drive an Atlanta Motorsports car. Real pristine pedals that honestly feel as much tension. That is honestly, that if you were to drive a real race car, that's probably the amount of tension that it has. It has the real spring of just a gas and a clutch. When you sit in this thing, once the engine fires up and you're actually doing laps, especially on sims like iRacing, it really feels like you're really doing it.
It was 7 laps around Englishtown Raceway in a Ferrari.
Oh, wow.
217 down the straightway. Look, that if you could see it, the hair's up on my arms. Like just, but like this is the closest thing to that.
Right now, we are competing against other sim locations around the USA, New York, Texas, California. I believe it's only 12 sim locations right now that are competing. Right now, we have Michael and Beefy right now who are competing right now for a chance to win. I believe it's a weekend to race an actual car. I believe the Radical.
Wow.
So it's all paid, visit, go in there and everything. So Michael right now, he's trying to make it in the real life racing world.
You actually see he's in the car right now and he's in the middle of the heat. We're going to try to stay quiet because I can only imagine how focused he is. But as you can see, he's on iRacing right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I've heard of Racing Prodigy before, as seen on Matt TV, and you know there's sim racers trying to go after their racing dreams. But so I guess this is a heat to get in that, correct?
Yes, sir.
Wow. So this is really intense because I know you have a public sector at this place, but the energy right here is a little different right now because these two guys are locked in right now.
It's very serious right now. Usually we do parties and stuff like that to have fun, but when they're on the wheels, it's everything changes in the room.
You can definitely tell, and you can definitely feel it now. And I definitely want to get some shots once they start the grid and do one of these starts. So we're going to come revisit that. And while the race is getting started and they're doing their pace lap, we'll want to show me the other side of the room real quick.
No problem.
Let's do it. So Eli, I see we got a Assetto Corsa out here. Explain to me what these motion simulators are doing and what you can do out here.
Yeah, so we offer 4 different types of sims in Apex 1. First one that we offer is obviously the Ultimates with the wraparound screen that offers the most movement out of all the machines that we offer here. We also have the GT Pros. They're very similar to the Ultimates. They're just a little bit like detuned, I would say, but pretty much almost the same thing. Just that the Ultimate offers the most realistic movement out of all the sims. That's why we have Michael and Beefy right now on those sims. They're the most realistic feedback possible.
Yeah, so you're giving the guys in the competition the most, so they can feel every little bump and, really feel the track the best they can so they have the best chance.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome to hear. So if anybody were to come here, as you can see, some of these people are getting pretty crazy at the party here. What can they set up and what can they do to get in here?
So it's really simple. We offer accounts. People can make accounts. They have a race name. We have stats of all what they do. They can compare the stats to other racers. It actually tells you where you're going too slow or too fast, the RPM, who has a high RPM in what turn, the speed, the braking pressure. It's really accurate stuff.
Oh, and that's awesome. And you can basically be anybody from just trying to be a couple guys or gals having a birthday party just so you can race your friends, almost like you're at a go-kart track. But I mean, even some of the people have told me the experience that they get here is almost like the extreme experience where they are doing this. So I have a question for Eli. So Eli, you know, I'm sure you get all people that are from the most competitive all the way to the most casual fan here. Tell me, what's the most like exhilarating part about being able to race with your friends in these motion simulators here compared to just racing with a Logitech at home?
Honestly, well, from personal experience, first time coming in, I'd say the good experience is to come in, you have unity, there's a community of people, you get to connect, discuss your cars, your interests, fellowship. We hopped on this sim and we did 20 people. It was amazing, you know. It's really realistic. You feel like you're out there on the track. It's good. And it's good training. You can implement anything that you do on the sim into real life in a way. What to do, what not to do, what to do on the track, how to navigate the track, etc. It's very useful.
And it's so useful too because there's not that real life penalty of you hit something, you break something, and that reset button is there. Exactly. So for anybody, no matter how young or old you are, trying to get into motorsport and trying to be hooked on driving and get to that level, there's a way to do it now.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're going to take a second and we're going to take a look at this start here, just because this is where the competition's going to happen. We're actually going to go over to the sims real quick while they're getting started. They are green and they have started the first lap of their heat here. Oh, and one of them already crashed. Oh
no! They took Mike out, but you know, he has some time to recover.
But he's back. But
yeah, he's back. But he's fast, so. You know.
The race never over until it's over. Let's hope our buddy Michael can make a comeback, right?
Yes, sir.
But this isn't the only driver. He's a TCR driver in real life, right?
Yes, correct.
And then who else do we have on the other sim here?
And then we have Hugo, nickname Beefy.
We're going to keep it quiet down here as we're focusing a lot.
Is the closest other racer, Hugo and Michael are both actively racing for Apex on
They'll definitely be posted on my account, Apex One account, or you'll probably see it advertised.
Oh, awesome, dude. Oh, yeah. And one thing, can you get me on that Wi-Fi by any chance? You know? I don't know if it's this whole thing. Yeah, take a guess. Take a wild guess. His name is Hugo. He is an unbelievable driver. I think he's been doing this for a long time. Wow, it's very, very intense. You can feel the energy in just this space of how quietly intense it is. These drivers are basically fighting for their careers on the computer. As this is one of those things where, as you can see, he's even catching those two cars in front of him already. And you can see how much the screen shakes even when they hit the rumble strips. It's unbelievable. And as a sim racer myself, I know what it takes to really, or I have an idea what it takes to be at the limit, especially at a track like Road Atlanta, these really heavy Porsche GT3 Cup cars. And he is really wheeling that thing. And he is actually putting a lot of pressure on the rest of the field. And these, like Eli said earlier, they are actually racing each other at 12 different locations across the United States at different sim shops. As you see, they're trying to go for an overtake in front of him. This is taking me back to my days when I used to do announcing, right? As you can see, the screen shake. He's trying to get close. Ooh, he got on that curb a lot.
This is a heck of a wheelie from Hugo dos Santos.
Let's go, wheelie.
Kind of thing. You drive a little bit south to Jersey City. You probably see that in the middle of the night on some of the
Shout outs from the main announcement here talking about Jersey City while we're in the middle of North Jersey. So thanks for the shout out, Prodigy. I am here with Michael Polisek, driver for Apex One New Jersey today. He was two of the 50 drivers that made it to this race today. And I gotta say, I'm really sorry about what happened in that first lap. It looks like you got taken out by some aggressive driving. It happens, though. You were really, really catching up, though. Your pace was insanely good despite whatever damage you had. Tell me, how did it feel to get this far? And just run me through your emotions right now, and how does it feel to get to this level in your sim racing career?
Well, I mean, it's been years in the making, lots and lots of hard work behind the scenes to eventually get to this point, and it's great to represent Apex One in their incredible sim racing facility. I'm really happy that I get to drive in their rigs and represent them. Seamus and all the staff are great people, and unfortunately, I'm not really sure what else I could have done in that. It was just...
Man, that's motorsports, and I'll tell you, man, from my experience, these moments really shape you. You know, these are the moments that definitely upgrade you for sure. But it happens. You know, it seemed like the whole field was breaking pretty damn late and everything, so it was really, really tough. But great job, dude. I wish you luck. And then I'm not gonna lie, you know, you compare 119. What was your fastest time? I see 119s was kind of the optimal time, but where were we at?
In the feature, I think I ran like a 120, but my car was completely broken. In the heat, I think I ran a 19.4.
Yeah, so you had the pace, you know, so watch out for Michael Polisek. Once he gets a good start here and somebody doesn't push him into the barrier, I guarantee you he's going to be running at the front, and you got to watch out for this guy. Great meeting you, my friend.
Very nice to meet you.
Good luck in the rest of your career.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. I am here with Hugo Dos Santos. You just saw him fighting this moving sim, trying to get into the top 10 in the Prodigy final today.
Yeah.
He was one of the two drivers, along with Michael, that was part of the 50 that raced here and tried to get up to the Prodigy finals, correct?
Yep, that's right. This is my first time running GT3 cars on iRacing. So when they did the qualifying run, like I had to buy Road Atlanta and the Porsche, and then from there I just practiced whenever I could, and here we are.
You were fighting for the top 10 against people that might have been doing that for 5 years.
Oh yeah, oh my, it was like the best battling I felt like I've ever done. Just following them, like straight, like less than half a second away from them the whole race was awesome.
Everyone knew where to brake.
Exactly, yeah, everyone has like similar braking points, so it's everyone's on par with you. It's insane.
The competition, I hope you know, like this is very big.
No, it's huge. The stakes were so huge. You get a spot to try out at an actual racetrack with an actual car. It's mind-blowing that I had the chance to even get to this point. Like
basically get in it and really get the experience.
Oh yeah, and this experience is so much better than the Logitech G29 I was running at home a few years back. Like the feel that you get on these pedals, the wheelbase, oh my, it's unreal. And then the motion's just like cherry on top. It feels so much fun. You just feel everything. It's awesome. I'm just gonna keep attending the leagues that they have here. There's a Formula One league coming up soon that I'm planning to attend, and just looking to improve my racecraft and just improving overall.
Dude, listen, man, I've been sim racing for 15 years. You're pretty damn fast, my friend. Stay with it, and opportunities will come, okay?
I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Hugo, thank you so much, my friend. I am here with Seamus, owner and operator of Apex One New Jersey. We just got done watching a really intense race, so tell me what those guys are doing in there and how you give them that platform, and just tell me about the sim racing subculture and where it's heading to in the future.
Sure. Yeah, so that was the virtual to reality Prodigy Racing League. So we bought 2 seats into this league. We had a challenge that ran for, I think, 6 weeks. We had, I think, 50 entrants. Wow. These guys were the top 2. They represented Apex One. They had a chance to win a seat. An all-expenses-paid trip to Atlanta, Georgia for a weekend to race with Prodigy Racing Team, to maybe get invited to their league to race with their SR1s, the Radical.
The Radical SR1s. They were doing Atlanta Motorsports Park, correct?
Yep, exactly.
That's awesome. I actually, one of my friends, Brenda Schubert, she kind of rose through the ranks, and she's fought up at that level this year. So it's awesome to see you giving an opportunity to more people in New Jersey to be able to do this. They were both very, very quick, very, very, very intense race.
Yeah, talented drivers.
Oh yeah, definitely. And just tell me, where do you think, because this is a subculture not only within cars and motorsports, just within the world of sim racing. What do you think of the subculture, and where do you think it is headed over, especially the next 5 years, where we're at?
Yeah, it's a very niche subculture, like you said. It's very small, but it's expanding at such an incredible rate through the popularity of F1, the resurgence of motorsport in America, because it seemed like it was huge in the 90s and the 2000s, and it just died over the last 15 years. So it's like really on the up and up. The quality and the availability of sim products is coming cheaper and cheaper. Good sim stuff used to be a fortune. Now there's so many products out there
that they got to start competing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so that just makes products better, cheaper, and more available for everybody.
Well, that's awesome, man. And before we go, let the world know what they can do to get here and why they should start their sim racing career here.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so we have 21 full motion racing sims here. They're all linked up. You can race in our GT3 leagues. We have race nights on Thursdays, happy hours, buy one, get one free, midweek, 3 to 6. We got ladies race free on Fridays. All sorts of stuff to just get everybody into motorsport, everybody to try sim racing, because like we said, it's a small world and we're trying to get people in it. So.
And that's exactly what I did with karting as soon as the pandemic started. And it's really awesome to see over the last 5 years the racing world come together and start to push this in the right direction. Thank you so much, Seamus.
Yeah.
Good luck with the rest of your week.
Thanks. Have a great one.
Thank you, man.
Gear up and run.